Welcome to episode 29 of the Delta Panthers Pod. I'm Mark Cantor, and spring sports and activities are off and running. Delta Panthers baseball took their 2-0 record into the Luke Ultraruns Memorial Tournament with high hopes for the weekend. Here's what head coach Steve Ryer had to say before the tournament.
Steve, a great start to the season this year. You go on the road, over the mountain, and take two, one from Manitou and one from Res Christian. Talk a little bit about both of those games and how the boys performed.
Yeah, those were, we were just, feeling fortunate to get those in with the way the weather kind of seemed it was going to be. We had to bump one of them a day. And, the Manitou game, we came out and we swung it very well. I was very, very proud of the boys. They put on a hitting clinic. I think we had 13 hits. Landon Kinnell, I think he had 2 doubles and a home run in that game. And, Joe Black had a couple doubles. Rip Lockhart had a couple of doubles. Landon Horn was, I think he was 3 for 4. So, yeah, we swung it very well. I thought we ran the bases well. Thought we played good defense. We pitched fairly well. Ty had a couple of rough spots, but he balanced those out and got us back. Got us back on the right side, and then Rip pitched very well in that one. I think he threw 27 pitches for us, and that was big. So we were able to go to him game 2. And then game 2, we knew was going to be tough. Res is a good program. They have good pitching. Vaughn Green is a big left-hander, throws hard, and he's as advertised. And I thought we had a lot of really good at-bats against him. Jet Ryan drew an 11-pitch base on balls and worked his tail off, and it was, I think, kind of the catalyst for the game itself. It kind of changed things the way things were going because we were able to get Green out of the game the next inning. And, again, D'Lo had a couple big swings there, and Davian Lopez was one that actually knocked him out of the game. He hit a big double to the wall, and that was kind of it for him. And then we were just patient the rest of the way. We made them throw strikes, and when they did, we were putting the ball in play. And again, Landon Kinnell pitched that one. He was a little wild early and struggled with a little bit of control, which he did last year. So, we'll get that figured out. And then Rip came in and finished that and pitched very well. So, yeah, it was a good weekend.
What I like to see about that Res game is you guys obviously were kind of slow starting and not able to get some runs on the board and just kind of bided your time. But once you were able to explode a little bit there, you took the lead and you didn't give it up. Yeah,
I had a little chat with the boys about third inning, I think it was, and I told them, I said, guys, if we want to be a championship caliber team, we can't just put these guys on our schedule and play the games. We've got to win games like this. We've got to beat teams like this. And, you could kind of see a little light bulb click, and they came out and got after it and just kept chipping away. And like you said, we bide our time. And, it was a great way to start the season because, again, that's a good ball team.
And you got 3 more good ball teams coming in for the Luco tournament this weekend. Obviously, University, who we've developed a little bit of a rivalry with. We've got Falcon, who I believe beat us last year in the tournament. And then Bayfield, who's got a quality program as well. Talk a little bit about the competition you're going to see this weekend.
Yeah, really good competition. University's always tough. Casey Miller does a great job with that program. He has a great staff and great kids. And, they compete. And you better have your A game going with them. Falcon is very good. They may be one of the best teams in 4A, and they got us I think 4-3 last year, and they returned good nucleus of those kids, good shortstop, good pitching, good catcher. They have a solid crew, and they're going to swing it. Those kids they've been swinging for a while, and they're very good. In Bayfield, like you said, they're a good program. They're used to winning. And they're going to come in and everybody in 3A wants a shot at us, so that's good. It makes us better, and the old adage, metal sharpens metal. So we'll have to play well this weekend.
And we always talk about this time of year. Luke runs what he's meant to this program, and what he meant to the community, and talk again about Luke and what he did for everybody.
Luke was an amazing young man. He he was a great, just a great person. And he's one of those kids that I would say was a grinder. When he played high school baseball for us, he wasn't the flashiest kid. He wasn't the most talented kid. He wasn't the fastest kid. He was just a hardworking kid. And, I said when my boys were young that I want my boys to grow up like Luke and be a competitor like Luke, because Luke was good to everybody. He was a great teammate. He was just he was an incredible person. And, he's just one of those individuals that you wish you could have 10 or 12 of those on a team, because he's one of those type of, he'd change your life just coaching him. And, he's sorely missed, and I'm just blessed and grateful to the Ultra Maroons family that they let him honor him like this.
I look forward to you guys honoring him with 3 victories this weekend. Good luck, Steve.
Appreciate that, Mark.
The boys hit a little bit of a speed bump in the first game when they faced Front Range rival University on Friday. University came to play, handing Delta a 7-1 loss. Jet Ryan did go 2 for 3 with a couple stolen bases. Landon Horn had a hit and walked twice. Rip Lockhart went 1 for 3 with a double, and Deacon Sheen was 1 for 3 and scored Delta's only run. Landon Kennel started on the bump and gave up 5 runs on 2 hits, 4 earned, walked 5, and struck out 2 in 2 innings of work, picking up the loss. Tyree came in relief and gave up 2 runs on 5 hits, both earned, walked 5, and struck out just as many in 4 innings of work. The boys didn't fare any better in their second game on Friday against 4A Falcon. Delta was shut out 11-0 in 6 innings. The boys didn't seem to have a good approach at the plate, as Jet Ryan was the only player to record a hit for the Panthers. Saturday was a new day, and Delta salvaged the weekend by knocking off Bayfield 10-4. Landon Kennel had a big day at the dish, going at 3 for 3 with a double, home run, 4 RBI, and scoring 3 runs. Rip Lockhart was 2 for 2 with a couple of doubles, and Deacon Sheen was 2 for 2 with 2 RBI and a run scored. Delta Panthers baseball travels to Palisade on Tuesday for a non-conference meeting with the Bulldogs, and coverage will start on the Delta Panthers broadcast network at 3:45 p.m. Delta Panthers girls soccer had a hot start to their season this week, shutting out Montrose 4-0 on Tuesday in Montrose. Jessica Black scored 3 goals, while J.C. Christie scored the other, and Julia Nelson had 12 saves. The girls kept the good times rolling for their home opener on Friday, besting Crested Butte 2-1. The girls are back on the pitch on Tuesday versus Durango at 4 p.m., then travel to Moffat County on Friday. Delta Panthers girls tennis will host Cedar Ridge on Monday and Durango on Friday, with track at the Mickey Dunn Invitational at Stoker Stadium in Grand Junction on Saturday. I'll try to get those results on all those events to have in the Delta Panthers pod next week. This week's Student Spotlight is Gambino Miramontes. He has a very interesting story to tell.
I'm here today with Gambino Miramontes, and first off, thanks for talking to me today, and let's just get into this. My understanding is you're active in FBLA, and how long have you been doing that? You're a senior, so have you done that your entire high school career, or is this something new for you?
Oh, it's something new for me. It's mostly my senior when I tried doing a whole lot of my modern activities.
Okay, very good. What drew you to FBLA?
Well, my teacher said I'll be really good at it. I'm like, oh, all right, if you say so.
Very good, very good. So, what are some of the other extracurricular activities or things you do here at the school?
Well, I am NHS, the National Honor Society. I am in soccer. I did band for 1 year, my freshman year, but I didn't really like it that much.
What instrument did you play?
Oh, I played the tuba.
I can understand why you wouldn't like that very much. It's kind of a big, cumbersome instrument. So, I also understand that you've overcome some obstacles and adversity in your life. Would you mind talking about that and what that's all about?
Yeah, just being like an immigrant and stuff, coming from from an ethnic background, not really knowing English until I was like around 3rd or 4th grade. That's when I truly understood it.
Talk about that process coming to this country and not knowing English and What was that stress like on you as a young kid and just having to learn everything?
Oh, it was a lot. And my first day of school, I almost ended up crying.
That's understandable. That's a lot of pressure for a young kid. So, but here you are, a senior, and getting ready to graduate. And who have been some of your favorite teachers and some of your favorite classes?
Oh, well, it's always been mostly elementary school. I didn't really like English because, well, didn't really understand it until my 5th grade teacher, Mr. Shane or Mr. C. We'll call him. He's like the one who actually like made me read a book for once. During middle school, my favorite subject became math and science, mostly because of my great teachers who taught me that. Mostly Mr. Kano and Mr. Kendig. They're both coaches in the high school. And my science teachers, they're really nice.
How important do you think it is to have quality teachers like that, especially for someone such as yourself that English is a second language for, and you may not understand everything right away?
Oh yeah, it was like important to like keep you like motivated and stuff, and not just like telling you like you never, like they never gave up. That's the thing. Everybody needs someone who like you can rely on, who like is your stone in life.
And somebody that believes in you. That's nice to have. So what are your plans following high school and graduation?
Probably like college and stuff.
Have you looked at colleges? Do you know where you want to go or what you want to study?
Yes, CMU. And I wanted to study law.
Law, okay, very good. Any specific discipline in that field? You want to be a lawyer, or is there a criminal law or family law, or is a type of law you want to study?
Oh, lawyer.
So you want to be a lawyer? Okay, very good. Specializing in anything, or just a lawyer?
One step at a time, I guess.
That's a good philosophy to have. So, what are some of your hobbies outside of school?
Well, recently I picked up the hobby of reading, thanks to again my English teachers.
So, have you read anything good lately?
Oh yeah, I read Frankenstein. There's nothing like the movies, trust me.
Yeah, that is a good book, and that's a classic. Do you like the classics, or are you more interested in more recent works, or a combination?
Yeah, mostly just been reading classic literature from like the 1800s.
So some of my favorite books, and I don't know if it's something you're interested in from that time period, are like Sherlock Holmes novels. Have you looked at Sherlock Holmes at all?
Oh no, but I want to though. I heard it really good and fun.
Well, very good, very good. Gambino, thank you so much for talking to me today. It's been a pleasure meeting with you and getting to know you, and good luck in the future.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine, sir. Pleasure meeting you too.
Thank you.
Announcements for this week. Keeping Kids Safe Online is tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. at Delta High School with special guest Ben Tracy. The event is sponsored by the District Parent Accountability Council of Delta County School District 50J. For more updates and information, you can always refer to the Delta High Panthers Facebook page. That covers it for this episode of the Delta Panthers Pod. I hope everyone enjoyed it. If you want to get in touch with me to suggest how I can expand my coverage of the Delta Panthers, feel free to contact me via email at dpbroadcast@yahoo.com. The Delta Panthers Pod drops Sunday afternoons throughout the school year and is sponsored by Jerry Ryer State Farm, Delta Ace Hardware, Delta Building Center, Delta Cabinet Company, Delta County School District, Hellman Motor Company, Quickie Tire Service, Mimi's Sweet Treats, 9 Stories Real Estate Films and Photography, The Sunflower Room, Taco Time, and Yost Family Dentistry. I'll talk to you all next week.